he's dying. And it got to a point where, like, I just couldn't sit by anymore, having the opinions that I have, caring as much as I care about it. I don't know how big of an impact I'm going to be able to have, but I have to try. Because not trying is going to guarantee that things keep going the same way that they are. And whether it's data centers or whether it's Israel or whether it is digital IDs or like the cost of living, people can't pay their rent, people don't have health care, but we can bomb people overseas and pay for other countries' health cares.
Yeah.
Like, it's just we've completely lost our way as a country. People are divided on purpose, and I just think it's such a cliche thing to say, but we really have so much more in common than we do have apart, and we really just need to start getting involved at a local level and start representing people who are actually willing to represent us for once. Start looking at policies. I don't care about the people, dude. This isn't a sports team. It's not supposed to be like, go Bucks. You know what I mean? Like, right. No, if they're not doing right by you, then vote them out. And it is your responsibility to do that. And it starts at a local level because people move from a local level and they move up. And I can't impact what's going on in Washington very much. I can't impact what's going on in Virginia very much. I can't impact what's going on in the Middle East very much. But I can impact what's going on in Milwaukee. And that is the floorboard with which I hope to be able to spring off of to make positive change here. And then eventually, assuming people still like what I do, to scale that and bring it to the country.
For sure. Well, thank you so much. We have a few comments in the chat. We have a great show, very informative. Michael is all right with me. Keep fighting. And same like they said, thank you for stopping by. Keep fighting. And man, protect Michael at all costs.
Protect Michael at all costs. Milwaukee, that is our time. It's time for you to clock back in to your lunch, to your jobs. You are listening to Ray, Nitty, and Shannon on the lunch break on Milwaukee, The Truth, 101.7 FM. Thank you, Michael, once again. Don't go anywhere. The Grapevine is up next. Tomorrow, I think I want to shout out to Dog City. Tomorrow, I want us to talk about
dyslexic.
Are the policies our elected officials rolling out, destroying our city? That's what I want to talk about tomorrow. Are the policies our leaders are rolling out destroying our cities? Once again, thank you all. This is The Lunch Break with Ray and Shannon on The Truth, 101.7 FM. The Grapevine is up next, y'all. We out.
What up, Truth Nation? It's DJ Brother Z, and you're listening to the best of Lunch Break with Ray and Shannon. Make sure you catch Lunch Break with Ray and Shannon every weekday from noon to 1 p.m.
Milwaukee Black Talk lives here on 101.7 FM and 1510 AM, W269DL Milwaukee, a Milwaukee Black media company.
Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Got a grad to celebrate? Make it easy with a Cousin Subs gift card. Buy $30 in gift cards and get a free 7.5-inch sub for you. Valid on any Deli Fresh or Classic sub. So while you're giving a great gift, you're getting one too. Simple, thoughtful, and way better than a card that gets tucked away. Stop by your local Cousin Subs today. Cousin Subs, we believe in better.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says,
avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Watch and listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes weekdays 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Sherwin's the king on the airwaves.
Great morning, Troop Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. We're broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman. Good morning, Homer.
Hey, great morning, Bailey. And for those who are saying it, listen, understand. We have a producer, right? So when people are like, where y'all at? We here.
Yeah, we here.
But we also respect if our producer says, hey, do this or do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's it. So we were here. Mics were ready. I was ready to hit live, and I was like waiting on that cue.
Yeah.
So in productions and in radio and in TV, you get that. Just like the news, if you watch the news.
Is this you giving an excuse of why we
No, it's not an excuse. I'm letting people know that we were here. I didn't say we wasn't late.
7 minutes.
I didn't say we wasn't late. I didn't say we wasn't late. I just let people know.
This is why you get. Oh, goodness.
I had to let them know.
We had to wait
gonna
for
learn
the
today.
We had to wait for the cues, y'all. Homer.
Right.
We was on at 7 o'clock.
I know.
We had to wait 30 seconds for our mics to be cued, and when he cued them, we was good.
Yeah, we popped right in. I'm just looking at our YouTube page. YouTube.
Y'all funny.
YouTube.
Y'all are funny.
Nurse Ari Kawan was like tapping like late. I'm like, hold on. Let me let you know why. So that's it. But we are in the studio. We are in the studio. Bailey, how was your weekend?
My weekend was wonderful.
That's good.
It was lovely.
What did you get to do?
I got to be at home and wake up late. Wake up on my own time.
That's a great thing.
And then on Saturday, I went to lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to lunch. I went to Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
I had a taste for some chicken and dumplings.
Okay. Cool.
So I went. I had that. It was fun. And did a little shopping.
Okay.
Not much.
Okay.
It's a little bit.
Hey, what did 50 Cent say? All it needs is just a little bit.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
And that was really about it. I enjoyed myself. I worked a little bit with the seniors.
Okay.
And, of course, was, at church. You know how we do.
Okay. Yeah.
I do it online, though.
Okay.
I do it online.
Shay Foo-Foo. Xavier, great morning. That's some Shay Foo-Foo church right there. You know what? What I'm not going to do is try to find a parking space. I'm going to park right here on my sofa, and I'm going to do what I got to do.
You know what? Pandemic life changed a lot of people's way they go to church.
Yeah, I know.
And
but
churches made it more convenient, too.
Yeah, because you can pay your tithes and everything.
You can do it online,
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you can do it all.
You can do what you need to do. Handle your business.
That's some Shay Foo-Foo.
And have a front row seat.
That's some Shay Foo-Foo.
Down front. You down front. From your sofa with your slippers. Amen.
Do you got a nameplate at your church?
No.
Okay. All right. Some people do.
But at my home church, we do have a nameplate for my family and for my parents.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Xavier, Our producer, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. How was your weekend? What did it consist of that you can share with us? We don't want to. We don't want to hear about the raunchy stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
he was at Club, what's the name?
Babalu or something.
In Franklin
Mandarin.
or something.
Yeah, he was at Club Mandarin.
Oh no, I had a chill weekend, just watching the world burn.
Okay, you're talking about the strikes from Iran and Israel.
Oh yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
Okay. So yeah,
Clearly, he had it on CNN or maybe not CNN no more. Didn't they get bought out?
Yeah.
He was watching
no.
MSNBC or something
I
like
don't
that.
have to watch all that. I have, we live in the 21st century.
Online.
and
You was online with it.
Well, you get updates on what's going on and around the world. And,
Yeah.
Just one horrific thing after another.
Yeah.
So you're going to leave the country when the things go down, right? So.
Oh yeah, like you said, I slacked off this weekend. I was busy with other business, but yeah, working on my Mandarin, and I plan on moving to Beijing. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right then.
What's the cost of living in Beijing?
Better than here.
Okay.
That's not.
Well, I mean, you gotta, you get a job. I don't know the exact cost of living, but
I think you should.
I would say
research that.
I would say it's similar to Chicago.
Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say research that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that moved out of town and moved to Texas and other places, and
other
they got
countries.
there. Yeah, absolutely.
And realized,
yeah,
wait a
oh, that's just like with maybe Shannon on the lunch break with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon. I heard her talking about the fact that when she made that move to go to L.A. and then ended up landing in Nevada because, again, just the cost of living was better, and trying to survive in California and have to, sleep on somebody's couch or something like that, or, you tripled up. It's four of y'all that you got to try to make ends meet, and it still might be a kitchenette that y'all trying to do that in, because California knows how to tax you.
Man, let me tell you something. I've lived in both California and Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? They get you in different ways.
Okay.
It's different here than it is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, your tags for your car, California and Washington State, those West Coast, they get you in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
So your taxes on your car tags each year, they carve that out. It's some kind of formula that they use based on the year of your car.
Mm.
So you could be paying $1,000, $2,000, right?
Mm-hmm,
but you come here to Wisconsin, and it's like a set fee.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So it's like it might be $125 or something like that here.
Right.
And when I first came here, it was only like $25, $30, something like that, right? But out there,
mm-hmm.
it was hundreds of thousands. I mean, no, it was like $1,000.
When it added up.
Right, when it added up. So they get you in different ways. Like, for example, out there, a lot of times, you don't have all the move-in fees for an apartment.
Right.
But then when you come out here, you got all the moving fees and all of that. But, electricity is more expensive here than it is there. They'll get your electricity as a part of your rent out there versus you come out here, oh, no.
Right.
So everybody, they get you in different ways. But California is expensive.
Yeah, well, it's like when a lot of people from Chicago found out what the benefits were here.
Right. They're like, oh, we're going out there.
AFDC, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Y'all get how much?
Yeah.
In money?
Yeah, exactly.
No, what we not going to do is stay here. We moving on up.
Yes.
To our neighbors type thing. So, yeah, and that's why I always encourage people when they're talking about, I'm thinking about moving here, thinking about moving there. Make sure you truly have a game plan.
Yeah.
And like what maybe Shannon said that she did, she went out there kind of like on some trial basis to kind of spend, because I think you got to go and spend at least like a month to a month and a half to wherever you may be thinking about moving to. Because if you go on the quote, I'm going this weekend and I'm going to check it out, well, you don't know what everything going to be like.
You still don't
get
know
what I'm saying?
unless you actually move there and get an impact on what is. Because I'm going to tell you, I was here in Milwaukee for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks before I actually moved here. Back in those days, the radio companies would fly you in.
Right.
They want to see what your chemistry is like with the rest of the team, if you go work out, all that kind of stuff. And, you don't get the whole, because I came from places that didn't have state taxes.
Okay.
Right. At that time, I don't know if they got a state tax now, but at that time, California didn't have one, and neither did Washington State.
Okay.
Right? But I came here to tax Hudson and found out what it really is.
I'm telling you, but like I say, that month to 2 months, because now you can go to the areas that you're looking at, trying to move to, and see how they really live it. Because they may not be outside when you go, oh, this is so beautiful.
That's true.
And then it get hot, and be like,
ooh.
What the hell?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Who are these people and why?
Right.
You got to know where you're going.
Great.
That's true, too.
Right. Great morning to everybody on our YouTube page. Love you. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. On our road to 8,000.
Yes.
Jasmine Gooden said, Chicago cost of living is horrible. That's why I moved to Milwaukee. In Chicago, you need 2 jobs and pray the state taxes don't go up each year.
Ooh.
Chicago will nickel and dime the living life out of their residents. Plus, there's a tax on fresh foods, etc.
Oh, wow.
Nope. Never going black.
Wow.
She said, I want to move to Wyoming. Nobody lives there. People from California ruined Montana for me. Land costs over $1 million to buy.
Wow.
Madness.
Wow.
Yeah. So, that part.
Yeah.
I'll talk about my weekend when we return. Also, though, the Orange Man was here in Wisconsin.
Sure was.
And he actually done a Meet the Press.
We finally,
Yeah.
And then we finally found out what black jobs are.
Right.
We've been looking for them.
Right. You gonna learn this morning.
Okay.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. The Truth. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And we'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support, and where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
More of Truth in the Morning is next on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome, Black. Welcome, Black. We were talking about some of the things that were taking place over the weekend. And
yes.
Of course, the Orange Man was in town. But Bailey, you've got some people on our Truth Talk text line that you can hit us up at 833-212-1017.
Shout out to Blake, of course, chiming in this morning.
Blake Gump.
Yeah. And
he was there when you was shopping.
Well, Daniel.
He built the mall.
Shout out to Daniel.
He's the cornerstone.
Daniel said, Bailey, tell us about your shopping experience from the weekend.
Blake Gump can. Like, I'm going to tell you, I was there. Because, see, when she first came in, I said, is that Bailey? And she said, yes. Like, what you doing here, Bailey? She's like, well, I'm just doing a little shopping, Blake. And that was she just was shopping and shopping. She didn't leave with a lot of bags, but, it was good to see her.
So, Daniel, I work with the seniors, and there's some projects that I'm doing inside the building for them. And so I was doing like vintage shopping. And so I was looking for older things like vinyl records and stuff like that, right? And so that was one of the reasons that I actually went to Cracker Barrel, because they have, their vintage shop out front.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking in there to see what I saw, bought a few things from there. Also, sometimes the best place to go is the Goodwill.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So I went in there, found a bunch of vinyl and stuff.
Okay.
So these are the things, So that's what I was doing. I was spending someone else's money, which I often enjoy.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. So I have a little, for the seniors that I work with.
Blake Gump, he works with seasoned citizens as well. Did you ever see his movie Benjamin Buttons?
No.
Oh, yeah.
But, he did that movie?
Yeah, he did that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Daniel, that is what my shopping consisted of. It was not necessarily a personal shopping experience. So, there you go. But it was enjoyable because I love going out and shopping with other people's money.
Well, in case you didn't know, I made the money that you were able to spend from other people.
Hello.
Hello.
My name's Forrest Gump.
Mom always told me money is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you get the chocolate?
Once it gets hot, you never know, it might melt all over the place. My mom was special. Yeah, I remember her.
She was there when you were born.
She was. I couldn't believe it. I said, where am I? Then all of a sudden, somebody just spanked me for no reason. And I started crying. Mom always told me, Blake Gump. And I said, what? I'm sorry, Blake. I love you, bro. You got to know it, man. It's an ode to you. Because you've been everywhere. Been around the world and
He said he was not on the golf course this weekend. He was at the lakefront for the fireworks or something like that.
I guess Puerto Rican Fest. I don't know. There was a lot. Maybe the Pride Fest.
Yeah,
Pride Fest was going on in the Pride Parade.
Yeah.
And they
Shout out to Pride Fest. They had a good.
Good all of them said that the parade attendance was extremely successful.
Okay, very good.
So. Then the Puerto Rican
festival
was this past weekend as well.
I love seeing the Puerto Rican flag, flying and everything.
What about the takeovers?
Well, I ain't.
You didn't see that? Okay,
I ain't
we'll get
see
to
that part, but I
Mm.
seen some Puerto Rican flags on the back of
Oh
some
yeah, oh yeah.
motorcycles
They
and stuff.
represent
I
for
love
real.
that.
They
'Cause
represent
y'all
for
out there
real.
representing for real. I
Right.
love it. I love seeing that.
Yep, for me, I was at the Cooperage. Shout out to Element and Hyphen.
I love the Cooperage.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I
yes.
hosted an event there. Couple years, 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
It was nice. It was nice. There's a few events we had there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they done this was their 4th annual anti gala, and they awarded some people, in the community, and of course, it was after each person was awarded, they had us do a DJ set.
Okay.
20 to 25 minutes, anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. So shout out to DJ Drip Sweat, who kind of brought everybody in until the program actually started.
Okay.
And then I was up and I done my set. Then after me, it was Suede Tracks. After Suede Tracks, we had Gemini Gilly. And then we also had DJ New Styles.
Okay.
And we had
Shout
Doc
out to
B.
New Styles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to Doc B.
Yeah, so I mean, it was a full circle, and everybody enjoyed themselves, and hopefully they made money because they do it as a fundraiser as well.
Right, right.
So yeah, and shout out to Saz's. They done the food.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was
Shout out to
corn
Sam.
and everything.
Oh, I know it was.
Oh my God.
I
So
know
it was,
it was.
It was good.
Yeah, I know.
Seasonings and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so that was a great thing for me. Then on Saturday, I was able to DJ for now 9-year-old Isabella and our county executive's daughter Ava.
Okay.
They actually turned 9
I have a
on the
niece
9th.
named Ava.
Yeah, so shout out to
my niece Ava.
Erica Crowley, who was there, so it was a great celebration.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ola, who made sure that everything was together. They had games and of course dancing, so it was a real great event.
Yeah.
And Isabella definitely enjoyed herself, and Ava enjoyed herself. Yeah, so
shout out to those two.
Yeah, happy born day.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they were literally born on the same day.
Wow.
Ain't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah. So, but that was great. That was great. The Orange Man, before we talk about some of the other things that were taking place here in the city, he was up in, here in Wisconsin, and
yeah, he was.
He wanted to go where the black people was.
Not.
So
figuratively, speech-wise.
So the black people were what? Were they there?
Figuratively.
Yeah.
I mean.
So, but Meet the Press.
Right.
Done an interview.
They sure did.
And
or attempted to.
Right. So, we can tell you some of the things that took place. Or we can, if you are on our YouTube page or Facebook Live, you can watch it. But if not, you'll hear it.
Part of the benefit of joining us every morning on YouTube, is
being
the
able
opportunity to see this,
see the clips,
and stuff.
We're gonna play this clip, and of course, once it gets done, we'll probably be headed to a break. But Truth Nation will definitely want to talk to you after that.
Yeah, you got
because you got to see and at least hear it because you hear him walking away.
Yeah.
So Xavier,
were destroyed by dirty cops and by weaponization. Many of those people should be compensated. Now, with that being said, as I understand it, the weaponization fund was going to set up a group of people. People that could be picked by anybody, fair people, smart people, and they will go on an individual case basis.
Okay.
Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the weaponization fund. I love the idea because people like you, the fake, dirty press, the crooked press, people like stupid Biden, he's not smart enough to know what's going on, but people that surrounded his beautiful, resolute desk in the Oval Office. What they did to the lives of people, they destroyed people. They sent people to jail who did nothing
All
wrong.
right, just to be very clear, there's no evidence of what you're saying. But
There's
let me
a lot
ask you
of
about
evidence.
Todd Blanche. Let me ask you about Todd Blanche.
Listen to me.
Let's talk
There's
about Todd
tremendous evidence. There's nothing
Well, it's
but
not been
evidence. The
presented
election
in a
was
court of
rigged.
law.
It was a dirty election.
Mr.
And it's
President,
happening again right now in
You've never
California.
presented evidence
It's happening
that the
right
2020
now in
election was
California.
rigged.
Right now, it's look at what's
Where's
happening
the
in
evidence
California.
to that?
It's
The
4
Republicans
days.
are doing well in California.
California, it's no, they're not. They're dropping fast because it's a rigged election. Let me tell you, it's 4 days, and they aren't even close to coming up with.
That's how they count
You know
the
why
votes
they're doing
in
that? Because
California.
they're cheating on the election.
What? Do you have evidence to support
All I have to do is look. All I have to do is look.
That's not
and
evidence.
I listen to people, and let's see what happens.
But sir, that's not evidence.
Do you think
and
it's appropriate?
That's how they
that
count the votes in
Do you
California.
think it's appropriate that they have an election and 5 days later they're nowhere close to picking a
State
winner?
and local officials acknowledge they are slow. They're urging.
No, they're crooked.
They're urging
They're
the
crooked.
votes to be counted quickly. That's how they vote
They're
in
crooked,
California.
just like you're crooked. Your press is crooked, and Meet the Press is crooked.
To be fair, I'm not crooked, but let's
Really?
Let's
Well, you
continue.
play right into their hands. Then.
Let's continue.
You're either crooked or you're stupid.
Let's
you play
continue.
right into their hands with this rap. You know that these elections are rigged. Your network knows that they're rigged. You know that I won an election in a landslide, and I got 94% bad press.
But Mr. President,
you know why I
you've
got
never
that?
presented
Because you have no
evidence.
credibility.
But you've never presented evidence that it was rigged. Let's keep talking about. I want to talk about Todd
You
Blanche.
have more evidence. There's more evidence than ever presented.
Let's talk
Your
about
elections
you
in
went
this
to
country,
court.
we're like a third world country.
But, sir-
Your elections are crooked, and you're crooked, and
But,
Meet
Mr.
the Press is crooked,
Mr.
and so
President-
is ABC and CBS and CNN.
But, Mr. President-
You're one-sided crooked networks. All right, let's call it quits because I've had enough. Thank you, darling. Have a good time.
Mr. President, let's please. I traveled all the way to Wisconsin.
I've sat
I
in the
traveled
rain with
all
you.
the, I know. I
I've sat in the
traveled
rain
all the
with
way
you
to
for an hour,
Wisconsin.
on and off in the rain, and I've given you enough time. You ought to straighten out your press because you know what?
Mr.
A
President,
country can never be
We
great
traveled
with a
all,
dishonest
listen,
press.
we
Come on,
traveled
let's go.
all the way to Wisconsin for this interview. I spoke with President Trump on Saturday, and we both acknowledged the complications during the interview posed by the rain.
You're listening
He
to
agreed-
Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. The True Talk text line is 833-212-1017, 833-212-1017. I'm the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
and we'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Milwaukee is making real progress. 3 straight years of declining traffic deaths, but we're not stopping there. Join the City of Milwaukee's free Vision Zero Summit with AAA and AARP on June 10th. The summit will bring together community members, transportation advocates, and city leaders to advance the goal of zero traffic deaths in Milwaukee. Be part of the movement for safer streets and a safer future. Join us and learn more at milwaukee.gov/Vision Zero.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flysshf.org and ask for an application.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
More of Truth in the Morning is next on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation. I'm the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And shout out to our producer, Xavier. You just heard a clip with the Orange Man.
Yes.
And on an actual Meet the Press interview.
Yeah.
And 833-212-1017, YouTube, y'all talk to us. Talk to us.
If President Obama or President Biden would have done that, it would have been all over the place. It would have been all over the place.
And I'm just wondering, how is it that when he
if
won,
President Bush would have done that?
When he won, there was no talk of it being rigged.
Exactly.
When it definitely seemed right.
Well, he was like, "Well, of course they voted for me." What? And I was like, and all the Doge stuff that was happening, and all the computer people that I was like, oh no, this could have definitely been a rigged election.
Yeah.
And the things that they're doing now, but the thing for me is he keeps going back to the election that he lost to President Biden and saying that was rigged.
Right.
I mean, dude, get over it. You're back in office.
That part.
Move forward.
He
clearly is taking advantage of. Okay, anyway, let's go back to the interview.
All right.
That was crazy.
It was.
Those were straight up shenanigans. But you know what? When you can't answer a question, then that's what you do.
Real talk.
You try and bulldoze through it, lie with other lies, put more lies on top of that lie, and yell and scream. And I'm surprised because Kristen Welker, the interviewer, is very conservative.
Absolutely.
And is known to be such. And so I'm surprised that he even treated her that way. I mean, she's so far to the right for me. I don't like to watch Meet the Press anymore. Since they put her in there. Because you can see her bias.
Right. Absolutely.
And he just bulldozed over her.
Yep. He told her she was fake.
Right. I'm like, wow, she's fake. This ought to be your girl right here.
Right.
This ought to be your one.
Absolutely.
And she was astonished. Oh, my favorite president did me wrong. Oh, I'm just.
Right.
Okay, anyway.
Truth Talk text lines are open, 833-212-1017. We got Blake Gump. Blake Gump, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the interview with the Orange Man. What's your truth?
Good morning, family. Good morning, Bailey.
Good morning.
Okay, remember on Bailey when they robbed the joint and he's like, as soon as we get knocked, your man knowledge caused the clip. That's your man. That's your man. All these people that voted for dude is looking at him like, I thought he was different. He looked at that woman like he looked at every woman as a sexual object. So that's why he disrespected her like that.
Yeah.
And she almost lost it. Boy, if she had a wig on, she was about to snatch it off. They was gonna say cut. She almost cussed at him. We came all the way to Wisconsin. She was trying to hold it in, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She was trying to hold it.
She kept her
everybody
professional
that voted for
composure.
dude yeah, she did. So, baby, you talking about? I was surprised he didn't take her in. He don't like women. He paid for his wife. So y'all gotta think about that. Dude really don't like women. So there's something wrong with that. Y'all see his hands and his hair? He trying to be cute. That's why he orange. But I'm just saying, I had a great weekend. I did me some golfing. I did do some golfing. It was a misprint. And I hung out at the fireworks because my little cousin, rest in peace, Marche Nelson, that's my girl. She took a bad pill, and she's LGBT. You know, she's like that. But I praise everybody. It's a great weekend. On a day like this, as Homer said, when I moved to Georgia back in the day, when I was working in the NFL and for 13 seasons. But, yeah, I've been everywhere, and I love it. But to be at home on a day like this, it's like 85 degrees, and I'm in Georgia, man. But dude is embarrassing to the country. So everybody that voted for him,
All right.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Blake. We got Millicent. Millicent, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You heard the clip from the Meet the Press with the Orange Man. What's your truth?
Yeah. Well, first, good morning.
Good morning.
Great morning.
First, I don't agree with Blake when he says the people that voted for him are disenfranchised. They still ride with him.
They sure
agree
do.
with everything he's doing.
They sure
They
do.
ride with him. But what I've said to people, to the MAGAs, when I come in contact with them is, if we were going to cheat in an election, it would have been for Barack Obama.
That
We
part.
would not have cheated for a white man. That part. Number two, if you look at statistics, black people don't vote like that. So if you get us to vote once, you've gotten a pie. You'll never get us to go back again a second time. We're not going to do it. We're just not going to do that. We didn't want to do it the first time. So it was ever any cheating in an election until he became part of the process. We've never had cheating before. No other president that lost has said they cheated. Even with Bush, and I can't think of the guy's name, we never said you cheated. So why all of a sudden, when the dumbest man becomes electable, we're now cheating? We wouldn't have to cheat. It's too many dumb people just like you. So why would we have to cheat? Look at how many people voted for him. And I'm sorry, anybody that voted for Donald Trump, you are a hazard to the black community, even if you are black, because you only voted for him for one reason, and that was pure hate, because he offered you nothing else. And if you think the promises, I'm going to fix the economy, I'm going to do this, if you believe that, then you should have rode a little slow bus to school, because you're slow. I don't care if you're a doctor, a lawyer, you're stupid if you thought he was going to do anything but what he's doing. And those are facts. You can be mad, you can say what you want to say, but the truth is, if you believed anything out of Donald Trump's mouth, you stupid. You stupid.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else. Yeah, we can't say nothing else about that. And again, the black people that supported him, we got to take your black card. I don't care how many kids, I don't care how many little girls you go find. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about no community organizations that you started. If you voted for Donald Trump, you are a hazard to the black community.
That part.
That's it. You just are.
Yes.
And I'm sorry. And it might hurt your feelings, and you might tell me to go kick rocks, whatever. But the rocks I'll be kicking are rocks that look like me.
There you go.
Not rocks that are two-sided. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
No, you good.
Thank y'all.
All right, thank you, Millie.
Have a good day, because that's
All right. 833-212-1017. That is the True Talk text line.
I know, don't cut her off.
Yeah.
She was good. She was in here preaching.
There you go. But
it was an accident, Millicent.
DBJ on our YouTube page said him acting like a child in Wisconsin, which is a battleground state, hopefully will have a negative impact on them Republicans. Jasmine Gooden said, I wouldn't have cheated to get Obama as president again. He can't be chief again. I would have cheated for Harris and Walsh. DBJ said, I hate him so much. He's ruining our country. And, Sir Chauncey said early on, he said, oh, wow, so gangster, so sexist, so male chauvinist, so doggone narcissistic.
DeAndre on the Truth Talk text line, 833-212-1017 said, he's a mediocre president, and that's what America wants. Marcus said, Tory Lowe voted for him, so stop it.
People have a right to vote for who they want to vote for. And, I damn sure enough didn't.
I didn't.
I damn sure enough didn't.
I was part of the 93%. So
yeah, I would have done a write-in vote for him.
Okay.
Again, fool me once, okay.
No, you can't. You can't do that one on this one. You can't. You should have known.
They should have. They should have because I know.
It was clear.
Like, hell no, neither time.
It was clear. If it wasn't clear before, it should be clear now.
Right.
If it wasn't clear before, and you know what? I can't with black people that
the loyalty.
I love people, but I can't. You're not being loyal to your own.
Yeah, the loyalty that they have, like
you got to think about your kids.
They come up with ENCs for this man.
Your nieces and nephews, the future of your family.
They come up with excuses for this man.
I'm starting to be allergic to those too, Homer.
Yeah. Excuses and complaints. Like, come on, y'all. Like, for real. Like, y'all are hurting too.
Yes.
Like, they are literally cutting off their noses to spite their face.
That part.
On a regular basis. Well, see, and then, what is such and such? Not all this garbage that he's doing.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? They acting like when they throw, what did this president do or what did that person do? Like he's doing things greater?
Listen.
Like that's supposed to be a flex?
Listen.
It's not.
Listen, everybody talking about what would have happened if Kamala Harris would have been elected. Guess what? It would have been like this.
That's right.
We wouldn't be in war right now in Iran.
Sure
we would not be.
And all this, it'll be over soon.
Gas prices wouldn't be like they are now. Yeah, they coming down a little bit by little bit, but we wouldn't be where we are right now.
Absolutely. And
grocery prices would be. I mean,
look at Iran. They had their own fireworks show.
Listen, y'all was complaining a little bit because the price of eggs. Okay. The little price of eggs had gone up.
Yeah.
No doubt it was serious. But everything is up now.
Right.
Everything.
Chicken. Beef.
Oh, yeah.
Produce. Everything.
Listen.
The farmers in Wisconsin ain't happy.
Not at all.
Except those MAGAs.
Oh, yeah. He went out there.
They up there like.
He went out there and explained to them what he said going to happen. It was not going to.
And then the insurrection, Xavier.
Right.
You got something?
Oh, I was going to say farm bankruptcies are up 46%.
Yeah.
46.
Yeah, since his last presidency.
Right.
That was during COVID. So.
Right.
See?
So you know what I'm saying? But they still, we don't have poultry. We don't have animals to survive. They don't have any grass. They don't have, you know what I'm saying? But we'll vote again. He's going to turn it around. Listen, we got to take care of some bills. We got to take care of some bills. Like that type of blind faith and loyalty. I don't know what type of pill they took. I don't know. They took both of them. I don't know because it just doesn't make sense. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We're broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. 833-212-1017. We'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
At UW-Milwaukee, students don't have to wait until college to start building their future. Roar Ready lets students K through 12th grade join in hands-on programs across campus. From science and tech to arts, sports, and more, students try new things, meet new people, and build skills that matter. Programs are led by UW-Milwaukee faculty, staff, and current students. And it's easy to register online. Get started today at uwm.edu/roarready. UW-Milwaukee. Roar Ready. Your child's future starts here.
Hi, this is Sherwin Hughes from 1017 The Truth, and I want to talk to you about something bigger than just buying a house. I'm talking about building a legacy. Owning a home isn't just about four walls and a roof. It's about giving your kids a place where memories are made, where birthdays are celebrated, and where they always belong. It's about planting roots, knowing your neighbors, waving from the porch, and being a part of a community that feels like family. If you've been renting and wondering if home ownership is even possible, Axe Housing is here to work with you. An Axe Housing coach will help you create a plan, a budget, and move step by step toward owning a place you can truly call your own. They've already helped over 4,000 families become homeowners, and many are paying less than they were paying for rent. Don't let where you are today stop your family's tomorrow. Start your journey at axehousing.org. That is ACTS housing.org. Your legacy begins at home.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
More of Truth in the Morning is next on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Truth Nation, welcome Black. Truth in the Morning. We were just talking about the Orange Man and his Meet the Press interview here in Wisconsin.
Right.
And just like the lunacy of it all. Like, you know, there's arrogant, but he goes, I don't know, what's above being arrogant? Whatever that is, he's that infinity and beyond.
Yeah.
Like Sir Chauncey was kind of describing it best. You know what I'm saying? When he was like, this dude is this and that, and narcissistic, the chauvinistic, all of it.
Yeah.
It's like all of it in a bottle that
Right.
they done opened the bottle up.
Yeah.
And it was the Orange Man. You know, you can have 34 felonies and still sit in the highest office in the country, but you can't have one felony and get certain jobs. It's like,
yeah.
And here you are trying to explain that it was this long ago, and
Yes.
I'm just waiting on a part, and it's been that long ago.
Right.
But it will still be held and used against you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here, you can get convicted before the election.
Right.
And still get the highest office
In the land.
Yeah. What is
But he said he believes the manufacturing jobs, those are the black jobs.
You just, I don't know. Why?
Those are the black. He doesn't regard his job as a black job.
See, you know, you had to laugh to keep from crying. And when you ask, this puts us, in my opinion, in a situation where we have to sit and, if children are asking, what is our future going to look like? Be like,
well, you're going to go around the corner and get one of these black jobs.
Right.
I really would like to hear from some of the people that voted for him that were black.
Right.
If they think that
Winky Blue, where you at?
The real black jobs are the manufacturing jobs, because he said that's
Winky
really
Blue.
Pick up for us.
I know you listening. I know you listening. Y'all 833. I ain't even got to tell you the number, but I'll say it for the rest of everybody else.
That's a good.
833.
That's a good poll for the YouTube too.
Yeah, 212-1017. 833-212-1017.
Are the black jobs actually manufacturing jobs?
Yeah, so
they're the manufacturing jobs.
Yeah, that part.
You can't be in any other career.
No.
So we gonna have to, He said they're coming back to manufacturing jobs.
Yeah.
Wonder when that happens.
That the blacks do it.
Yeah, the blacks. I mean, we're good enough for a factory.
Let's see.
We can make it happen there.
Jasmine Gooden said, literally, this crap is making me sick. DBJ said, my last comment on this will be, I got sick of hearing people say, oh, I can vote for who I want to. Right. But yeah, you can. We all have a right to do that. But
this is America.
There's consequences for your actions. It's a cause and effect.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm just saying, like, for real. DBJ said, because then it feels like it's always be at least one person going to defend him, and then that irritates me, and that's when I just go silent. Jasmine Good said, dude is a well-rounded dumbass.
Wow. Off the True Talk text line, 833-212-1017, Blake said, true arrogance is buffoonery. Marcus said, I remember the Biden years. It wasn't good either. Mm-hmm. I would say that he had a lot of cleanup to do, because remember, he was coming behind Trump.
Yep,
right?
Absolutely.
So he had cleanup from the Trump administration to do. Remember when the Biden-Harris administration came on, people, hundreds of thousands of people were dying and sick from COVID. That was the first thing that they had to do.
Right.
Because even though under Trump's administration, they came up with the solution for COVID, the cure, he didn't know how to get it out to people.
Bleach. Drink bleach. He wanted you to drink bleach. But
it was his fault that it took over our country like that. Right?
Yep.
So we had thousands and thousands of people dying literally every day.
Absolutely.
And so the first thing they had to do was figure out a system to distribute that. That COVID was huge for us. I mean, who remembers us sitting there him telling us, oh, it'll be over by Easter. Oh, maybe if you drink some bleach.
Right.
Or you take this horse pill.
Right.
Or all the things. So they had, and then the economic fallout from COVID. So when you say, yeah, it wasn't that great, well, we had, because of COVID, economic things that we had to overcome.
That's right.
So the economy was trash. So they had to overcome all of that. And at the end of it, we're sitting there going, oh, the price of eggs is crazy.
Right. And so the thing is, when people say about Biden, Harris, I just really want all of you to say, so it's better now? Like, is it better now? So when they try to use that as well, such and such, is it worse than where the hell we at right now?
You know what? They had
Can you honestly say that?
No, you had so many things that they did, like the Chips and Science Act that helped with the economy.
Right.
So many things. What are some of the other things,
you can be
Xavier?
proud of?
Yeah, absolutely. From the Biden
The Inflation Reduction Act.
Yes.
The infrastructure bill.
All of those things helped us recover.
That's right.
And fed our children. Fed our babies that are in school. There's so many things that they did to help us recover. Remember, when they took over, this short memory, a lot of people have short memories, right? When they took over, they had a huge, massive cleanup to do, and it took them that amount of time to get things through and to make things happen. So if he would have had an additional 4 years, or we'd have had some sort of continuation from that administration, then it would have been even greater, right? I mean, okay, the price of eggs was crazy. Okay, right. But if you look back at the things that they were able to do over their administration over the 4 years, it actually was amazing, because if we would have had another 4 years of Donald Trump, think about how bad it would be right now.
Right. And think of how long it will take to get past this administration for 4 years.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people have to understand, in my opinion, that the things that he's doing, the time it's going to take to try to undo them.
Oh, yeah. Because it's trash. I mean, just what he did with, what is it, USAID? Is that the organization that reaches out to other countries and helps us in our own country, find out about all kinds of things, including, the different viruses around the world.
Absolutely.
All the things. It's crazy.
It is. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. Don't forget about our poll, our black jobs, manufacturing jobs to you. When we come back at the top of the hour, we're going to go talk about, it was a street takeover.
Was it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
It was kind of up close for it to be in daylight.
South 13th on Mitchell Street.
It was kind of daylight.
Wonder who it was. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
At Versity on King, we believe taking care of our community starts right here, together. Every day, neighbors step up to donate blood, helping save lives in Milwaukee and beyond. But Versity on King is more than a donor center. It's a place for health education, community connection, and support, especially for families facing conditions like sickle cell disease. When you donate blood, you're not just giving, you're showing up for your community. Visit versity.org/VersityOnKing to learn more or schedule your donation today. Versity on King, rooted in community, powered by hope.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
You're listening to the new 1017 The Truth, founded in partnership with American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. More of Truth in the Morning is next on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Truth Nation, great morning. You are listening to Truth in the Morning at the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I'm the legendary Home of Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
If you were supposed to be at work at 8 a.m., you're late. Thank you, Bailey. All right.
It's
Nurse Arian Kawanda, we're doing great.
In 24 seconds, you can make it.
Nurse
Nurse Arian
Kawanda, we were. Shay Fufu came in. She came in at the last minute in the 13th hour.
25 seconds. Hurry.
13th hour in the 13th hour. Yeah.
We got some stuff on the Truth Talk text line.
All right.
Here we go. Courtney said neither Biden or Harris would have ever said, I don't care about the American people. And Dumpy said, when referring to the additional cost of Americans for his war. Yeah, so.
Right.
They would never say that. You're right. You're right. They would never say that. And Alfonso, our good friend, Al, said Trump said he's bringing back manufacturing jobs. A lie. No wars. A lie. Epstein, touch on kids. Silence. What Trump represents, no blacks want to be known for. That sugar honey iced tea Trump voters DDS dummy syndrome. There you go.
That part. that part. Jasmine Gooden on the YouTube page said Biden didn't fall asleep on live TV during the White House press conference. Conferences on repeat. The orange man doesn't even know 1% of the time what the hell is going on. When he opens his mouth, the devil shakes his head. Felix said the farmers in Iowa are suffering too. Rendition 1 said, then came the pandemic, seemingly to sabotage the orange man's black folks' successes. Let's see. Also, rendition 1 said, at the time, lots of black entertainers was on the orange man's wave, like Steve Harvey, Lil Wayne, Kanye. Any black dude with money was supporting the orange man. It's true. A lot of people that end up having money, they like, oh, no, see, he doing good things. And they really try to fight and defend it, even though they know that it's a bad thing.
And if you look at a lot of the rappers that, such as Lil Wayne, that had, now Kanye, I think it's just a mental thing. That's just me. But a lot of the rappers, he got them out of trouble.
Yep, that's it.
So
pardons and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
so they out there waving the flag, and for people that don't realize,
the true meaning of sellouts.
Boom.
Because that's what it was called. Like sellout.
And if
that
that's
was a sellout.
And if
They're
that's
tokens.
what you,
Yeah.
and if that's what you're doing, then hey, that's you.
Just
loud,
own who
proud.
you are. Yeah.
Own what it is. Hey, he helped me get out of jail.
Right.
And if you need help, and you got enough money,
And
you could do the same.
And that's just like, some of the people when we talk about Larry Hoover and he free, federal. The man has state charges with the same amount of time.
Yeah.
So on the federal level, you can say, okay, I'm going to do this. It don't move that state.
And hey, and like Snoop,
Mm-hmm.
Snoop was in it for the money. That's it.
But that's what all of them will claim that they're in it for. But if you in it for the money at the behest of your own people, that you act like you love and care about too.
Some people,
it's not good to me.
Some people, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's just what it is, and you have to, look at that and say, okay,
right.
I'm in it for the funding. Nelly.
Mm-hmm.
look at it for what it is.
Yep.
And I think a lot of them lean on the fact that they, our culture is very, forgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And you come out with a hit record or something like that, or you do something really popular, some event or show or something after that that's really popular, then they'll forget.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, hey, he good. We good.
Yep.
We family again.
Felix on the YouTube page said, and the Republican keep talking about Biden today. He's not in office. The orange man been in the office for a year and a half. Blame the orange man, dum-dum. Brandon Stewart said the election was a lose-lose either way. If Kamala was a serious candidate and didn't rely on celebrity entertainers to tell us who to vote for, she may have won and got her shot. I don't think that it had anything to do with that. I think that there's a lot of men that like black men, I'm speaking of, like white men that are not ready to see a woman lead this country. And that's been my thoughts and belief, period.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't want to see it. Because, I proudly supported Kamala Harris in her run.
Yeah.
And a lot of women. And I know that the Truth with Sherwin Hughes, he'd done some breakdowns in some of the numbers, which did kind of show that there were a lot of black men that did vote for her. But I think that the ones who stayed home, the ones who listened to, I'm not going to vote for her, and or I'm just not going to vote, period. I'm going to abstain from voting. I think all of those numbers, because if we would have really came in full force.
Right.
And all of the ENCs that a lot of men give that a woman can't do this and she'll end up having her monthly and it's going to be this and ain't no telling, we'll be in wars. Here we are already taking countries and taking, you know what I'm saying? Like under this orange man.
Right.
And you stop it. And I tell people all the time, whether they want to believe it or not, in my opinion, most of the presidencies that we've had that has a first lady.
Yeah.
And I don't know any that didn't, but that first lady.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you better believe that some of the things and some of the choices and the hard decisions that president had to make.
Yeah.
Oh, she had some input in it.
Yes, she did.
She had some ideas, and some of those ideas definitely came into fruition.
Yep.
And they would go on their journeys and come up with this and come up with that and come up with that.
Yep.
And guess who supported them?
Yep.
Their husbands.
Yes.
Who may have been the commander in chief.
Listen.
So I just
pillow talk.
Some
is
people
amazing,
don't like working for a woman. like again, I proudly worked at WNOV under Miss Sandra Robinson as the general manager. You feel what I'm saying? Like it wasn't, I can't have no lady boss and all of that. But it's a lot of men that cannot, black men, as well as white people and all, just they won't and seem like they can't get past that.
Let me tell you something.
It's crazy.
I had plenty of men, black, white, green, and orange, working for me. I was at iHeart. I had plenty. So that was not an issue. That was not an issue. So, if you're a man and you can't get behind a female, you got a problem.
I'm telling you.
Because we all know who runs the world. Girls.
What was the result of the poll that we had about the manufacturing jobs? If you can read the question and give the just the final percentages of that poll.
Are black jobs manufacturing jobs? ? And 65% say no, and 35% say yes.
There you go.
Yep.
I want to hear from the 35.
Yeah, that's and we want to give you that chance to tell us your truth. You know what I'm saying?
Those may be factory workers, and if you're a factory worker, ain't no shame.
Right.
Listen.
There were some other things going on, like we talked about earlier when we were saying different events were going on.
This weekend, yeah.
Yeah, and this past weekend. And there were some crowds gathering because of the celebrations of the Puerto Rican Day Festival.
Yes.
And there was allegedly. Supposedly a street takeover.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
I believe it would be the Mitchell of South 13th Street.
On the south side?
I believe it. We have a clip that shall tell us about this.
Okay.
And we can then talk about it.
Of an apparent street takeover on Milwaukee's south side. A large crowd gathered and police on the scene. Let's get right to 12 News' TJ Dysart, who's on the ground there near 12th and Mitchell. TJ, what are you seeing?
Yeah, Kendall, well, this was quite the sight since we got on scene here. Around 8 o'clock tonight, we saw cars doing donuts, burning out tires. At one point, we even saw a vehicle hit a couple pedestrians at some point. I want to give you a look at the scene now. Multiple officers on scene and squads, dozens of officers down the way there here on Mitchell Street. You can see them over here. They've finally seemed to have been able to disperse the crowd. But take a look at what this site was like just less than an hour ago. People here tell us they gathered near 12th and Mitchell following the annual Puerto Rican Day Festival. The official Milwaukee County sponsored event wrapped up at 7 o'clock. And now here's another important development. Police remained on scene during all this, and they shut down access to the area from multiple directions, effectively blocking entry points to the gathering. What we did not see, however, were any efforts by those officers to disperse the crowd. At one point, we observed one officer appearing to take photos of the scene while laughing. I also spoke with one officer who said their current strategy was to contain the gathering rather than break it up. According to police, the crowd was much more spread out across the neighborhood around 7 o'clock. Several people here told us that despite the gathering being illegal, they said they were here to celebrate their heritage and community.
We're not here to hurt nobody. We're not here to do any disturbances. I get people might not like the loud music, but we're all just here to have fun.
It's almost danger to the city, but yet this is the most civil you'll see the community. And this is what makes Milwaukee great. We come out and we celebrate. The police aren't making no arrests. The police are here. They're completely free will. No one's in handcuffs. Get a good look.
Chaotic images coming out of what was a celebration. TJ, we also reached out to Common Council President Jose Perez.
Yeah, that's right, Kendall. He was big last summer on pushing for harsher penalties for these types of events, including pushing for fines for people just caught participating by watching these events go down. We talked to him today. He said he tried to make his way over here to check out the scene, but said there was too much traffic that he had to drive off. He referred us to the Milwaukee Police Department. We, of course, reached out to them tonight, Kendall, but we did not hear back.
Okay, TJ Dysart reporting live for us on Milwaukee's South Side. Thank you so much, TJ.
Wow.
So, if it happens on the south side,
it's cool when they do it.
It's cool when they
do it. It's a problem.
If you want total health care
True
from a
Nation,
provider
we
you
have
trust,
to talk about it,
right
discuss
in the
this
palm of
after
your
we
hand.
take care of some bills.
Soup, sweatpants, and zero in person.
833-212-1017. If it happened on the south side,
it's cool when they do it.
It's cool.
But when we do it, it's a problem.
If you're brown.
And they said a couple of people got hit.
Yeah.
We'll be black. We'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing.
How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flysshf.org and ask for an application.
More of Truth in the Morning is next on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Thank you, Xavier. We're black. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman. Clearly, we're black.
Yes, and we don't get passes. We do not get passes.
No,
but
shall be
it was
no
their
passes.
Yeah, it was their celebration.
So on Juneteenth, we're gonna get a pass.
Yeah,
we
it's
have
gonna be street takeovers everywhere.
So we good.
We get
a pass. We good.
We good.
Okay.
We good. We don't need to have the conversation about it. Because they had a conversation. They done it. They were just surrounded and protected. And even though 2 people got hit, the newsman said he saw 2 people get hit. And they didn't bother to disperse it for well over an hour.
Yes.
But 2 people got hit. And even the people talking about, see, we're having fun. 2 people got hit.
Yeah.
The hell?
And didn't they say there was some gunshots later on or something like that?
I'm not sure. I'm stuck on 2 people got hit and it wasn't broken apart. You know, they didn't.
Melissa had said off the True Talk text line 833-212-1017. The difference is there's no gun play. But there was no gun play.
Okay, well hang on, Millicent. In my opinion, you got to think that when they do these things, they fire off a lot of fireworks.
Yeah, they do.
And sometimes you don't know if it's really fireworks or if it's gunshots.
Right.
Because when they've talked about some of the other street takeovers that have been on the South Side, they've talked about that there were bullet holes in businesses.
Right.
So you hearing fireworks and some people are shooting off guns. If that was the case in this situation, I'm not sure, but I don't want to be.
At the end of the report that
it may have been. It may have been, but I'm just saying, what messaging are you sending out? So if you saying all y'all gonna do is contain the people that end up doing these street takeovers, so if people on the north side and the west side and the east side that are black end up saying, I'm just out here celebrating, I'm proud to be black. Right. And that's what we doing. Y'all just going to confine us to that area and take pictures.
Right.
Like smiling now. It wasn't like they were taking pictures for evidence.
Right.
They were taking and laughing and all of that. So I just need to make sure that the messaging that we are sending out or putting out matches what the city is saying. Okay.
Well, what the city is saying on the north side is the same as what the city's saying on the south side because it's the city.
Yeah. Well, they didn't get dispersed. It was like, just cone them in and we'll create a perimeter.
Right.
And so much so that our Common Council president, Jose Perez, couldn't even get close to it.
Couldn't get close.
He should have been able to be escorted to it.
That part. Right.
Yet, I'm just saying, I got so many damn questions.
Yeah.
We got Al MKE on the True Talk text lines. This ought to be very colorful.
Okay. Al, be careful. Al.
But Al, be sure.
Please, Al, be sure, but Al, please be careful.
Great morning.
This morning.
We love
your
you.
Comment.
We appreciate you. What's your truth?
The truth is they didn't do nothing because, number one, it's about the skin color and the hair and the funny color eyes. And you also know a lot of those police officers live on that side of town, and that them police officers, as they talk, look at the Latinos and Puerto Ricans, as they always say, foreign niggas, because they got the skin color, the hair, and the funny eyes. They're almost white, but they didn't make enough to make the cut. So we're going to let you slide because you got the straight hair and the funny color eyes. That's why they didn't do anything. But the ones who have the real coarse hair, they might give them a pass and they might be part of the police brutality. But that's why, because they see them as foreign niggas. That's how they talk. That's why they let it ride. Now, let them be all black. Somebody probably would have been shot in the back of the paddy wagon. But if you got the skin color and them funny color eyes and that straight hair, they will let you ride. Them white police officers know it, and them white people that's listening, probably sitting around, y'all know it too. That's why they're sitting there grunting their teeth right now.
All right. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Yeah. Al MKE, yeah, we love you. We appreciate you. True Talk text lines are open. 833-212-1017. That is the True Talk text line number. If you have some thoughts and opinions on this, do you think this sends out the wrong type of messaging? Because again, when 76 and Good Hope is going down, when right on the corner of City Hall is going down, when all of the places on Fond du Lac it's going down, when all of these things are going down, are we overreacting when we say, like, this is dangerous? When we see people getting hit by some of these vehicles, are we saying, okay, it's okay, but nobody died? So does somebody that get hit have to die before it becomes an issue? I'm truly confused right now.
Yeah.
Because it was made to be seen and deemed like that's such an evil thing. And then a lot of the community neighbors and people and businesses that was like, this is crazy. And who has to pay to get those streets done with all of the burnout marks and all of that?
Clearly for them, it's going to be on the south side. They need to pay the money over there. Since they letting it happen over there, they need to pay over there.
Well,
that's it.
If it's the city that has to take
it's
care
everybody.
of it. It's right. It don't stop, won't stop just because of where it ended up happening at.
Mm-hmm.
I really, if we could, I'm telling you, I want to reach into my phone and be like, hey, can you call in? Because I want to know, how does this work?
Right.
Even if law enforcement, if somebody from law enforcement, how does this work? How do you sit and tell? Because you're going to bring out the racist card.
Right.
If you say, well, when the black people do it, then we got to do this, we got to enforce it.
Right.
But when our Latino brothers and sisters do it, it's cool.
Right. It's under control.
Help me, Bailey.
They ain't got no gunplay over there. That's what it is, right? I'm just saying. I thought I had heard at the end of the report that there was some gunshots heard or something at the end of the evening.
Yeah.
I mean, so you never know when that's gonna happen. But, I mean, according to the report and the people that they were interviewing, hey, we're just over here having fun. Everything's fine, blah, 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 blah. But, you really rarely see when they do the other street takeovers, there's rarely anybody that wants to be interviewed. Right. They don't want to get caught up out there.
Right.
They don't want to be like,
Because all those people should have been identified and given tickets.
Right.
Because I thought that's what they ended up saying they were going to do. Well, they approved. I thought they approved it.
Right.
That even the spectators get a fine.
This one was approved. This one was approved over on the South Side, clearly. But it took them a long time to come out and say it was a street takeover. They ain't really, put that out there. It was like, well, it's
Puerto Rican Festival Day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, hey, this guy happened at Puerto Rican Fest. It's,
I'm just saying,
it's good. You
got to be fair across the board.
You do.
In my opinion.
In my opinion, too. But, hey, maybe, they looked at it. They looked at it differently.
Yeah.
And maybe it was because the police officers over there in that area are Hispanic. Maybe that was it. You think?
We have Hispanic officers that are on the north side too.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, maybe the majority of them were, and they was like, "We got it. It's okay. It's cool." You don't think?
No.
You don't think that's it? You don't think that's it?
How do you not escort the president of the Common Council up front?
Well, I think
I'm like, you know what?
Listen,
President, we're going to put you in one of our squad cars, and we're going to drive you up there so you can say something. You can speak out. Like, I don't. How do you don't have?
He was the one that wanted the tickets.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So, and you don't let.
He couldn't get up there because it wasn't.
The president now, not just one of the other elected officials.
It was too
crowded.
It was too much traffic. They had, they had the street shut off, right? Yeah. You couldn't get up there. I understand. He couldn't get up there. It's too far. I mean, it was too crowded. Traffic was bad.
Okay, yeah. The ENCs are just are rolling out, and I get where you're going. But I'm just saying, even if you pulled up to the perimeter that had the little orange cones, officer,
couldn't get through.
You move them cones.
You couldn't get through.
And either let him drive his vehicle
they couldn't move the
to
cones.
where he could then get out.
Listen, they couldn't move the cones. They could not move the cones.
All right.
The cones is, them cones, they hard to lift. They're hard to lift. I understand.
Right. You're absolutely right, Bailey.
He couldn't get past.
What am I thinking?
What are you thinking?
I don't
let's
know.
be realistic.
Yeah.
And to think that he would be escorted up there is just too far.
Ashamed. I'm ashamed of myself.
Yeah, for even thinking
that something logical such as that would have been possible.
Yeah.
It was impossible.
It was, it's too much.
That's like,
too much.
That's like, that it's the alderman, the president of the Common Council.
They wouldn't know
Or
that.
the chief.
No.
So what would they have said to the chief?
We can't get
you up there, Chief.
It's too much.
Listen, we got to take care of some bills.
It's too much traffic.
Listen.
We cannot lift the orange cones at this time. They're too heavy.
833-212-1017. This Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. The Truth will be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling. The limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force, and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is, my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately, in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
More of Truth in the Morning is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Street takeover. Street takeover. Street takeover.
You crazy.
Street takeover.
They definitely ain't gonna be going doing
the rhythm, the rebel. Street takeover on another level. Yeah, funny, but not funny. It's sad. Let me read some of these comments. And the True Talk text lines are open, 833-212-1017. We're talking about the almost, but didn't want to call it necessarily, street takeover that happened on between 12th and 13th and Mitchell on the south side here in Milwaukee, where law enforcement, instead of breaking it up like they said that they would do, we heard them in press conferences and in news stories saying that this is the actions that they would take when these things take place. But in this particular situation, they decided against that. They decided to instead just form a perimeter around the street takeover. They viewed it as people just having fun. Even though 2 people were hit.
Yeah, they were run over.
Yeah.
That's it.
You got the news person that said.
That's what the news person said.
That's what the news person said. This ain't us.
This ain't us.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 people run over.
and still no reason to break it up. No. But when we hear about it on.
But we also heard that one of the police officers was laughing and taking pictures.
Is that another form of community engagement?
Clearly.
That's why I want to hear from. I got a lot of law enforcement friends, and I support. I just want to know how this part was. What is? Where did the order come from?
Listen.
To just let them be.
Let me just say this. A lot of times, Hispanic people are regarded, or people think that they're Caucasian.
Yeah.
And, as long, a lot of people as long as they're not black, they think they're white. Yeah. And people that get upset because they feel like we're pulling the race card or whatever. I mean, that's not the case. I mean, it is what it is. You have to look at things just like they are.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what they did here and then compare it to what's being done on the north side.
Right.
They're not going in to just contain those on the north side. They're going in to break those up. They're bad things, this and that. But people often refer to things that black people do as bad when it's not necessarily the case, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that I think that I want those around because I think they could be dangerous,
right?
Whether they're on the south side or the north side. As we've seen, 2 people actually got hit.
Right. That part.
On the south side.
That
but
part.
Also, pick this up. The guy that was arrested on the north side for doing this, he was Hispanic.
Right.
So then what?
That part.
So, I mean, what are we doing? What is it?
That part.
So it's all kind of crazy, and it needs to be equal.
Real talk.
Equal.
That part.
If you arresting on the north side, you need to arrest on the south side.
We're not talking about the non-sweetener. I'm just saying.
If you're arrested on the north side for it, the same thing should be happening on the south side.
That's it. That's it.
That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's it.
Now, on the YouTube page, Rendition 1 said, messaging is Southsiders have a form of white folk privilege and Northside black folks get no privilege, period. Milwaukee is a two-faced city, period, run by Geminis, laughing out loud. RC Creation Muse said those people technically represent a different country. That's probably why they got a pass. Blacks are property / native to America. Why we can be treated.
Right. Yeah. Puerto Ricans are Americans, by the way. Let's all remember that. That is a territory of the United States.
RC Creation Muse said, good point. Police that are familiar with the neighborhood. Jasmine Gooden said, not even that he can't walk with bodyguards, feet too precious. Minister Kevin said those cones were, I don't know, I can't even make out
concrete.
The misspelled word. No,
concrete?
Nope. I know how to spell concrete.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. My bad. I'm not looking at it, so I can't help you.
Yeah. Rendition 1 said, common council members don't deserve no police escort to nowhere, laughing out loud. I say no preferential, again, Rendition 1 said, I say no preferential treatment to no politician unless they pay for it out of their own pockets. Stop thinking politicians are gods, allegedly. Now, here's the thing, and for those of you who don't see how things work, sometimes when the chief has to go to the scene,
yes,
regardless of what it is, you'll see him have the elected official, the alderperson of that particular district. You'll see him sometimes with the mayor. You'll see him with the people. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So to say that is not something that can be done, that's not true.
A lot of times.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of times these politicians have security anyway. I don't know if y'all ever noticed that.
Right.
But they usually have a security detail.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, so again, when we're talking about, that's like saying I don't get to go to my building because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's, you're talking about the districts.
Yeah.
Like I can't think of a time where an elected official of a district, whether it's a alderperson, a state representative, a congressperson, a county supervisor, is told, oh, you can't go. You can't go. That's what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works. So, talking about that we pay him. No, stop it. Because at the same damn time, and I need people to understand this. I need you to understand this. If it had been something else and the elected official from that district, the county supervisor from that district, the state representative, if they wouldn't have showed up, the first thing that a lot of us as black people are going to say is, where the hell is the alderperson?
Right.
Where in the hell is it? They wasn't out there. They should have been out there.
Right.
Now you saying, well, not everybody, but I'm just saying to make a comment like that, you got to really think about it before making those type of blanket comments.
Yeah.
You want to know where your elected official is. Some people and families that are dealing with homicides are happy to say that, the alderperson came and gave us condolences. It means something.
Right.
It means you give a damn about your district. It means you care about the people that you are representing.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to hear from those people. So, yeah, you got to think outside of just being frustrated or angry about something and just really keep it real.
Yeah.
And that's just why I'm saying, like, I don't understand how when it's happening on the north side. And is this giving a pass? Is this opening up a floodgate that is not cool?
Right.
Because we know that these street takeovers can be tragic. People tend to get hit. Most of the ones where you see the videos, they show that people got hit.
Yeah.
People hanging out of the vehicle while it's doing donuts.
Right.
And some of them falling out.
Yeah.
Some cars, as they're doing the donuts, hitting other people who run up to it. That's the whole thing.
Right.
You run up on it.
Yeah.
So, do we want this or we don't want it? Is it something that you feel that can't be controlled? Like, just help me to understand why it was allowed to continue.
Right.
Because then we got to let up off of some of our people that are out here doing it and saying, get your kids, get your Toys R Us adults.
Yeah.
Be like, well, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much.
Hey.
Bailey, what you got?
They let them do it on the south side. True Talk text line 833-212-1017. Mr. Fair said, remember, skin, color, and hair. Skin, color, and hair. I know that's right. That's what it is. That's what I mean, if you think about it, why else would they allow it to go on? And they were right up close on it.
Yes.
They were right up close on it.
Especially the one taking pictures and laughing.
Exactly. They were right there, letting the cars do all the things that they do.
So, yeah. And so if you feel it's too dangerous to try to shut them down, then if that's what we're going to do, be like, we're just going to cordon them in. Like, let us know that. But also let us know who's paying to get those streets redone.
Exactly.
After they get all those burnouts.
Yep. Yeah.
Do we have somebody that's going to sponsor it?
Okay.
And so the citizens of Milwaukee don't have to pay for it?
There you go.
Because it looks ugly.
It does. It does. I'm just like, I was flabbergasted. The whole tire burnout situation, they doing it right there, and they ain't doing nothing about it. They standing there watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah. Whew. Okay, so I guess nothing else to talk about there. So may as well not talk about the 3 people that were shot in separate Milwaukee shootings. We shouldn't say anything about a 15-year-old that was shot by a school, an MPS school.
Wow.
Not while it was in, but you know what I'm saying? So I guess, hey, let's have a free conversation when we return from taking care of these bills. Let's just have a free and fun conversation because obviously some things are not as important as we may make them.
Not at all.
So, Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And we doing a studio takeover. Truth Nation right now. Call in.
833-212-1017.
Studio takeover. Let's talk about what you want to talk about right now. 833-212-1017. What you want to talk about. Nothing bad. Nothing that there's supposed to be increased fines and all of that. Nothing. We ain't talking about none of that.
None of that.
We don't hang up on people, but we're going to hang up on you if you're going to say, well, I think they shouldn't have. Xavier, what happened to him? You know what I'm saying? We'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day, when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
More of Truth in the Morning is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Xavier! What you say? Don't call it a takeover. I've been there for years. Long as it's a Puerto Ricans. But you can't do it over here.
Oh,
North side, west side. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. We're gonna go and talk about something else. Truth Nation, we want to hear from you because I need to get some better understanding. There needs to be another news story to make us better. Help me. Nobody else.
Help us help you.
Have a better understanding of how does that happen. But in the process of everything, something that I think that our community should definitely be aware of that was made prevalent by the Milwaukee Police Department, and that's talking about missing persons. Critical missing person cases increase during the summer.
Yes.
And here's what MPD wants you to know. So I think that that's something because we do see a lot of missing person reports, a lot of.
You see a lot.
Can you share this? Share this on your page, this, that, and the
right.
other. But I also have another side of that I've talked about before. But we're going to listen to this clip. We do have a clip on it to kind of bring everybody up to par.
Gone missing. Festivals, vacations, and outdoor events. Summer has clearly arrived.
Yeah, but with the fund comes an increase in critically missing persons cases. Christina Van Zels is here in the studio with the challenges law enforcement face and how you can help. Christina?
Mary and Ted, you might notice it during our newscast. If you're watching, we do get alerts from law enforcement when someone is critically missing and then share those with you to try to help locate that person. If you notice there are more of those alerts, experts say there's a reason.
It's an email we get at Fox 6 at least once, maybe twice a week.
and recently they've increased.
I think that has to do with how warm it's been outside, school being out, and a lot of mental health issues. Sometimes they're environmentally affected.
Fawn Schwant and Jamie Sromella work together in MPD's Sensitive Crimes Division. Since January 1st, there have been about 210 critical missing cases. Only 5 remain open.
We do what we can to provide answers for family, but I also want the citizens to know that we do come across roadblocks.
Those hurdles, MPD says, are family withholding information, not reporting when a loved one is found, and privacy.
Tips are not as prevalent as you would think they are.
The unknown is just so hard for these families.
Dr. Tyler Rickers is a psychiatrist with Rogers Behavioral Health. Oftentimes, he says mental health plays a factor.
People who have psychotic disorders or mania might become critically missing because they are engaging in not so logical activities and ending up in dangerous positions.
Rickers sees a 20 to 50% increase in critically missing folks when summer hits. He says people over 65 are more likely to wander, and substance abuse and crime go up. But every case is different.
Sometimes folks are in a position where they're trying to escape abuse or something like that at home.
With summer already underway, advocates hope awareness can help bring missing people home.
So, Christina, I have to ask you, if somebody that you know is suffering with mental health, based on this time of year, what should we do, knowing that it's warmer, people are more likely to wander?
Right, so the biggest thing Milwaukee police say is if you know someone who struggles with any mental illness or anything at all, really, you can just check in with them more often. And there is a large list of criteria for critical missing cases. All of that information for law enforcement is helpful to have when you know somebody who is maybe struggling. So location, last time you talked with them. So really just checking in with them more. And if you're curious about the criteria when it comes to critically missing people, we do have that listed on our Fox Local app. Just search for this story.
And like you said at the beginning of the story, there are so many events, there are so many things that can attract people. I want to go there. And perhaps if they're having some other difficulties, dementia, Alzheimer's, whatever, they might not know how to get back from those events.
Right, so checking in is really the number one thing police said to keep doing.
Okay. All right. Christina, thank you. It's such an important topic.
Eye out because they increase during the summer months. And I never paid attention to that, and that's why I thought that this would be something good to bring awareness to, because I'm sure there may be other people be like, I just see a missing person thing, and it seems to me I see it all year long.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
It does seem like it happens. Well, it does happen all year long, but I didn't know that there was
an increase in summer.
In the summer months. Yeah.
Again, for missing person cases to be considered critical, remember, MPD said the following factors must apply. The missing person has a physical, mental, or cognitive, example, dementia, Alzheimer's, disability, drug dependency, or other at-risk issues which subjects themselves or others to danger. Also, there's reasonable suspicion to believe the disappearance of the missing person is not voluntary and or the missing person is the victim of foul play.
Right.
Another criteria, the missing person has a medical condition that requires life-saving medication or procedures, and it's believed the missing person does not have access to those necessities. Another situation is the missing person is missing after a disaster, but not confirmed to be dead. Example, drowning or an explosion. Another one is the missing person is age 11 years old or younger, or the missing person is under the age of 18 and has their own minor child in their custody. Also, if the missing person is suicidal,
right,
and if the missing person is a military veteran. So those are some of the criteria in order to report a missing person and it to be considered critical.
Yes.
So we have Kathy on the True Talk text lines. Kathy, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. What's your truth?
You know, when she says summer, people ought to stop making up stuff. And what she's thinking about is that it gets warmer outside, so people are more willing to stray because it ain't that cold out. But they've been missing way before June, and summer's not even here to the 21st. People have been missing all winter. I've been seeing people. But I know personally someone from a group home, and they didn't report it. guess what? They called me once, and then I got a call about a month later out of Utah from a doctor's office or a psychiatrist in Utah. I called the group home back. She belongs in Wisconsin. Okay, so they never even put the girl face or name out there. When I told them about it, I said we didn't have her here that long. I said, well, as soon as they got here, you should have took a photo, and y'all paying for a cell phone, you should have a tracker on a cell phone. Just dumb stuff like, well, we only hold the bed for so long. I didn't ask you about that. You know what I'm saying? This person was missing, but they had a few problems and stuff. I think they were abandoned and put in institutional care and in foster care after they made their money on her. They kind of let her go and they put her in a group home, right? I ran into her in a public place. So I found her way back and talked to a social worker, and I've been keeping up with her, right? She had them call me. She didn't call the group home. They do not put them people's faces up there. They should have put that child's name. There's no confidentiality when someone's missing. Okay, I would not recommend this place or the organization. They have several. I'll probably put it out there later. But they never called anybody to put the girl's face up there when she was missing. They called me. I said, well, you're going to put it on the news? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They did not, and it didn't make any sense. It's a black group home, black lady. But I work with all types of cultures of people. I work with somebody now in the South and Walker, his wife. So I do a lot of private stuff myself, and it's just really on behalf of me. I don't even get a stipend for it. People know me. Okay, so I help with different things. Nothing overly complicated, but different things. But they never put the girl's picture or anything out there. And the lady said, we didn't have a picture. I said, as soon as they got there, you should have took a picture of the person.
Yeah.
And put in your files. And then you can put a tracker on your elderly people or disabled people. They got a phone. Most of them have a phone. And if you insist on it at a group home or a nursing home, they will give the client a phone and pay for it, or you could pay for it. But they pay for the phone out of the money that they get left over, $80 or $60.
All right.
They can put a tracker on those people's phones and find them, even your kids and your family and grandkids, so you know where they're at all times. It's like on my car, I have a tracker on my car.
Thank you, Kathy. We got to get ready to literally end the show so we can make sure we make room for the award-winning Sharon Hughes, The Truth with Sharon Hughes, up from 9 to noon.
You guys have a good day.
All right,
you too. Followed up by Lunch Break with Ray Nitty along with maybe Shannon, and then followed up by The Grapevine with Manan Sabir, and then followed up as we tap in with Jazz Tyler from 4 to 7 p.m., all here on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Bailey, what you got?
I just want to remind everybody to trust God, do good, and be the sparkle in somebody's day today.
Yeah.
I'll check you tomorrow.
Don't call it a takeover. That's it. Love you, babe. Talk to my agent. We'll be black tomorrow morning.